All right, just about ready for baseball. Otto Lopez now at the plate. And the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Caglione takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Clement starting up the middle at second, batting second in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is nice stop on a slide, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's the DH, Jordan Westburg.
Oh, that's inside.
Right through there for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that skips into dirt. And that is that. Leading off, Michael Massey. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Vinny Pasquantino next up for the Cardinals. Now this is a rocket to left. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A laser to left. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carter Jensen. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. That one missed. To the right side. Okamoto takes it to the bag, and 2 away now.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
This one in the air, center field. Lockridge under it, and that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
That one fouled off. One down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Josh Young in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Massey whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
This one popped up. Pasquantino under it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fouled off left side. Here's the 2-2. And they'll do it again. That hit him.
First base,
and the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Kyle Isbell, the next to hit, takes outside. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
Ball, outside.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball 1.
Inside, just missed. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. That one misses. That's 5 straight. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Isbell in position. And there's one down. One out man at first. And next for Toronto, Brandon Lockridge.
Oh. Strike. Woo. Oh.
Swings through that. Man at first, one away. On the ground, out to short. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Second with a stolen base. Foul ball. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the Cardinals, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
2-0. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That's high.
Just missed. Now fly ball to right center. Springer on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Laureano comes up to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's a ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. Check swing, called strike. That's strike 2. And a good eye there. Pasquantino leads off first with one away. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike. That one just misses. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Starling Marte, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Late with the swing there. That one lifted to left. Steer on the move. That is the inning. Back here in St. Louis, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. There's a swing and a drive.
Ground rule
So to the
double.
wall, and that's an automatic double. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And hardly order coming up right behind him. This
Gets dirty to first, and they get the out. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 so far. And this one gets away. Runner stays put at third. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. In there. He's safe.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and nice job with the sac fly.
India sends it across the first, and the inning is over. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jack Caglione.
Hey!
To the right side, Okamoto. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball. Low.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, base is empty. And now Kyle Isbell. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
Isbell measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. In the air to left center, and it drops in, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip.
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, Brendan Little.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That one to first. It's in and out of his glove. The flip, play made, that ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1. May back to work.
Up.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that drops in for a strike.
No, that's low.
The Redbirds up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning. Kazuma Okamoto will hit next. And a ground ball to first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Sends it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. In the air, left field. Steer has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Laureano up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
On the ground, Lopez. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now for the Jays, Brandon Lockridge.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Nope. Ball 2.
Rips one to right. Caglione takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Oh.
The Cards leading by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope. That's off the plate.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Isbell under it. And there's 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. In for a strike, 0-1. On the ground to 3rd, India. Tosses across to first. That's the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the Cardinals catch Carter. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Mitch Garver. Pitching change here, Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swinging a foul out of play. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Whoa.
In the air, right side of the infield. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. Starling Marte up to hit.
No, that's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Lockridge moving under it. And there are two down.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Huh. Ball.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. In the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double. One out, runner at second. Josh Young next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit?
No.
Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Tying run at the plate. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's away.
This is again 5 in a row. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even at 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Ball inside.
The Jays with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. India fired to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jonathan India.
Strike. Woo.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Out of the bullpen for the Jays. Sousa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away. Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. 1 for 3.
Ball one. Nope.
Sousa in his 3rd season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Just off the inside corner. Full count now. On the ground to first. And foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Payoff pitch. In the air, left side. Steer should have this one. He's got it. Out number 2. Fastball is outside. India off of first with 2 away. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
And it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Vinny Pasquantino next up for the Cardinals. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Just missed. Sousa. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Adios. Pelota. He nails one out to right. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1. Jeff Hoffman taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Garver stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one is lifted in the air. Lockridge settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point,
that's a ball.
Even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
In there at the knees. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. This one in the air, right field. And it's just foul. This one in the air, center field. Tolbert on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game, and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap. Blasted one over the wall. They're on a
new arm on the mound for the Cardinals, George Soriano.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Lockridge in the box again, takes a strike.
Nope, ball 1.
The Cardinals leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's back there. gone onto the grass hill for a homer. A 2-run shot. Pasquantino settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Oh!
Clement at second with 2 down. That one fouled hard the other way. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ripped to short. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cardinal DH. Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
That's out to center field. Lockridge gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jack Caglione.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that's outside. Ball 1. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jimmy Garcia.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
India in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second.
That's the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out. So digging in, Tyler Tolbert getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively.
Oh.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. He goes deep at his first at bat off the bench.
That's out the corner.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. We go to the 9th. Now for the Jays, they hand the ball over to a new arm, Riley O'Brien. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Hit weakly on the ground. India fires across the diamond, and there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. So up next for Toronto, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game. 8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Coming up on the first pitch, Michael Massey digs down.
Michael Massey.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
Ball 1.
Cease measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And a big swing and a miss. On the ground, right side. Okamoto takes it himself. 1 out in the top of the first.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Vinny Pasquantino.
Ball 1.
The 1-1.
No. Inside.
Ripped to right, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. That one fouled off.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Lockridge settles under this one. And that is that. Digging in, Otto Lopez. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one outside, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Lopez on at first, nobody out. In the air, center field. Isbell settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Jordan Westburg will hit next.
Designated hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Ha!
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The 1-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball for a strike. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Runners at the corners here. One away. Josh Young, the next to hit.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Fouled off. He was late.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. One run across. Everybody's going to be safe.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there.
On the ground. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Alejandro Kirk up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Ball.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the third and final game of the series. Center field. Isbell under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
No,
he's great
that's
hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
No.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. That one found hard the other way. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one high in the air to left center. Laureano settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Carter Jensen.
Carter Jensen.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2.
Ball.
Really good
Inside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next
Ball.
offering misses, and the count's full. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive. You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Lockridge on the move. 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Paglione. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball 1.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. In the air to left center, Lockridge should have this one, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Brandon Lockridge.
Brandon Lockridge.
Ball one.
Foul ball there. Here's a 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One down.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
On the ground to second, might be two. Whip for one, but safe at first.
Safe!
It's a fielder's choice. And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Westberg. In for a strike. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. And that one lifted in the air center field. Isbell on the move, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Kyle Isbell. Up the middle, Clement. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Just
that's a ball.
missed. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Witt in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. A sliding stop. There's one to first, not
He made
in
it
time. Great effort there. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. That one lifted to left. Steer in position. And that's the third out. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That one pushed foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases.
Ball.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a foul out of play. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third.
Ball inside.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him looking for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Gordon Graceffo. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk makes the catch for the second out. A sliding stop at short. Over to first. Pretty nice play there. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now on to the 4th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ramon Laureano. Laureano, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball, no.
Can't glove it cleanly. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 2. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Booyah! A solo shot. 1 down. Now Starling Marte. Out towards right center field. Springer moving under this one. Out number 2. Single to right in his first trip.
Ha!
Check
Ball.
swing, no appeal, and 1-1. Late with the swing there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Brandon Lockridge.
Brandon Lockridge.
Fought off foul. Going 2 now. In the air out towards right center. Isbell makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Otto Lopez.
And that's going to get into the corner. This one could be trouble. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Westberg.
D-Ride.
That's a strike. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to short. Witt on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jonathan India. That one fouled off.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
No.
And it's 1-1.
No.
Foul ball there. And that one upstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Left field. Dives and makes the catch. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Oh, he gloves it from his backside. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Josh Young.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a You know, hitters, they take so many.
Andre Palante taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle once he gets a mistake.
This one in the air, right field. Caglione takes it in for the out. And there's two away. So up next, Alejandro Kirk. Just missed.
Inside. Foul ball.
And foul ball. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the backside, and crushed that pitch the other way.
Caglione has a beat on it, and that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Bobby Witt Jr. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first.
You're out.
Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
High.
The Redbirds down by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
No.
Breaking
Ball.
ball inside. And the count now even up.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ramon Laureano next up for the Cardinals. He gets there with the slide to first, and very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 6th, and now for the Jays, Brandon Lockridge. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
India. Zips it across. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And that's just foul.
Ball. Ball. No.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that extends the inning. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here at Rogers Center. And now the Cardinals catcher, Carter Jensen.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays,
Pinch hitter coming on, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
This one in the air right field,
That's a foul
and it's a
ball.
foul ball. Fouled off left side. Flew hard, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. The 0-2.
No, that's too high. Ball 2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Bang! A 2-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. Jack Caglione getting ready to hit.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one in the air right field. And he can't make the play. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Cardinals center fielder Kyle Isbell.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Tyler Tolbert.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
New pitcher now, Louis Varland.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The Cardinals with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Here's the 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Tying run at the plate.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
India off of first with 2 away. Fastball is
that's a ball.
outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2. The
Ball 4.
pitch
Take your base.
is outside. And ball 4.
Up next for
And he
the
represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate, 1 for 3.
Now pitching.
Brendan
Blue
Little
Jays.
into the game.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting 1 batter, and this should be fun.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Up the middle. Clement over to first. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Pozo takes it to the bag, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Slings to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Steer at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped on the ground to second, tosses to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. We go to the 8th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ramon Laureano. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Tommy Nance.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Up the middle. Clement over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Inside.
The Blue Jays leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swings through that one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball.
That one missing inside. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Starling Marte. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Springer turns to the right on the move. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Yep.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or wet.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Ball 1. Yeah.
That one
That's inside. Ball
and
2.
a count 2-1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Kirk gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This to third. India to second and 2. What a play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Lockridge in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
To the right side, Pozo. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 9th. Jack Caglione digs in now. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Ball.
Up the middle, and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Tyler Tolbert. Late swing, fouled off. The tying run at the plate. In the air, left field. Steer under it. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Ball 1. Ha!
And that's
Ball
downstairs.
down.
Ball 2. The Cards with the tying run at the plate. You're at the top of the 9th. And that'll do it. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Okay, all set to go. Lopez getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener. McGreevy, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Aye. Ball, that's out.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. That's a laser base hit. Around second, on his way to third.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Ball, that pitch is out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful.
That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base.
Ball,
Get two. Get out of this.
Just missed.
Out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Oh, he can't hang on. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And the 0-1. There's a strike at the knees.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Inside.
That's in. Ball two.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ripped to third and caught.
The perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more.
Inside.
That's the outcome they wanted.
Alejandro Kirk in the box, lays off for ball 1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Right side, hard hit. They limit the damage here. Back here in St. Louis, And the starter for Toronto, Gavin Williams. What's the scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Off the plate inside,
That's inside,
and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Goes down looking. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Just missed. Williams. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Just missed. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Three balls, two strikes the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Laureano comes up the hit. Lined into right. Base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one lifted to left. Steer in position. He's got it. Relay throw to second.
No, he's in there. Stay.
Caught him, but he's back in time. Here's Starling Marte. In the air, right field. Springer under it, and that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, and now for the Jays, Brandon Lockridge. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
That's a ball. That's
really
ball
good
2.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. And there's
That's
a ball.
3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Aye.
That one
Nope.
a little bit
Ball
high. And 1-1. Runner on the move. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's out.
Oh, save. That's a stolen base. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. In the dirt, and it scoots away. No advance, though. And the 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Laser could be trouble. Lopez around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-zip.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch. But it's not that easy to execute.
George Soriano taking over on the mound.
Ball 1.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Ball, that's in.
Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Laureano moving under it. And there's one away. To second.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fires across the diamond. 2 away. Here's Josh Young.
Hey! Off the plate, ball 1.
On the ground. And that will end the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. Stepping in, Jack Paglione. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Lifted in the air down the left side. And a quick out, number 1. Line drive, short hop to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 1 down. Kyle Isbell next up for the Cardinals.
That's a ball.
Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. And now to a board.
Ball one.
Oh, he looks more
Inside, ball
focused
two.
at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hey.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's too low.
Ball three.
Ball 3. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. Two on, one out. He goes down looking. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip.
Ball, that's off the plate. That's ball 2.
Check swing called strike. And it's 2-1. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Two on, 2 outs. Fair ball. Gliding around third is India. He will score. They're on the board, 4-1.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Check swing.
That ball went out.
No appeal. Ball 1. Ripped on a line to center. And that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, and now for the Jays, Spencer Steer.
Well, these Jays
Outside.
really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swing and a high fly ball to right. Should be extra bases. And he makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
There's certainly added pressure when you're hitting with runners on, so the fact that they've come through so many times in those spots shows me a lot about the makeup of these hitters.
Okamoto in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Got him. 2 gone now. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Otto Lopez, the next to hit. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Right through there for a strike. And foul ball. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Safe.
No, he's
and
safe.
That's his 3rd hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. You got that front foot down. And
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Riley O'Brien.
well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Here's George Springer. First pitch swinging.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait
Inside
you
ball.
out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat. Run that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on a pitch away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Bases loaded, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 1 run across. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 8-1.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Caglione makes his way towards it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ramon Laureano. And that's outside.
That's out.
And it's 1-0.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
2-0.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Carter Jensen.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's inside. Aye.
Out towards right center field. Lockridge under it. And there's 2 away. Starling Marte up to hit. Fly to right his first time. On the ground, out to short. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in St. Louis, and now for the Jays, Spencer Steer. Foul ball there.
Ball 1.
O'Brien in his second season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge. Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. 3-2. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now pitching for
And
the Cardinals.
so the closer
number
summoned from the
49,
bullpen, Matt Swanson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen where your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ball that's outside.
That
Ball
just
2.
misses, and the count is even 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's inside.
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs. Fouls away the first offering. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
And that is a big first out. All loaded up. Otto Lopez next up for the Blue Jays. Looks like extra bases. One run is in. Another comes in to score. The run scores all the way from first into third as the triple clears the bases. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and it's into the gap. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The run scores from third. It's 11-1. So no one on after the sac fly. Jordan Westburg now at the plate. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jack Caglione. Popped out to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Lopez. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 6, Jonathan India.
On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
India off of first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. Oh, nice stop at first. And that's a great play for the out.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.